Hi, and welcome to the Go Mode podcast, where we bring to you some real good mentor action. And this is week numero seis here, and we have Kyrie, who is being mentored by everybody's favorite, Sean, going up against the formidable Moodlemod, who's being mentored by the living legend, Homered Beer. And I am here joined by my favorite commentator in the whole wide world, Phoenix. Phoenix, how are you for this wonderful standard mode here early in the morning?
Uh, Early morning in the US, afternoon here in Europe. I think it's a good time. I looking forward to this match because the winner of this match will be in the gold sort bracket. So yes,
Yeah,
I'm excited to see it. And yes, we got $300 here in the house. So, also a shout out to our tracker Fernet and our nice restreamer Furious Prince. So we just
absolutely.
started away. And what do you think? Which weapon can we await here?
Well, we should give them, for those, who are not in the know, what standard is all about. So standard is your usual 7-7 start in which you're going to go towards
Oh,
uncle, receive something, and oh, baby Phoenix, I love this weapon more than anything. I am known as the Burna believer, and this is a Burna seed. Burna and
the,
bombs. Oh, this is just glorious.
yes, I was about to say we our starter weapon is the burner, and we also got additional pumps, so we can manage our magic meter here. This will be an interesting escape.
Oh, this is going to be a fun escape. So let me tell you, if you don't know about the amazing wonders of Burna, Burna does do damage that's equivalent to the fighter sword. And, it's protection. And it gives you that protection against enemy damage. And for the most part, our runners are probably going to rely on the bombs just because of the fact that it does a little bit more damage. So, our blue soldiers are going to take two bombs, green soldiers one bomb. And we're probably going to see maximum pot usage against the guard who is holding the big key. So it'll be fun to see how they traverse this escape. But I'm a firm burner believer. I would be spamming that just so we can see our item pool, and we're going to see it right here on Kyrie's side.
Also, Mughal must show us how to handle the situation. Mughal got burner but decided to use bombs to save magic. It's it's an interesting choice because this will give you the chance to save magic to use the magic later in this escape, especially for the key red.
But I kind of like where Kyrie is going because at this point, you basically destroyed all you need to destroy. Because escape, there is the key soldier that you really need to take out. But for the most part, it's just get to that chest ASAP, conserve the bomb because you don't have, boots that you could bonk into that wall in the back of escape. So you want to try to keep your bombs and hold on to whatever you have. We can always refill magic at some point. I get what
Uh,
Moogle is doing as well. You
talking
just need to
about
hold to two.
talking about refill magic in the dark sequence of the escape. There are some pots with small magic under it, so this is the best chance to refill stuff or magic. Another option to refill magic is go into the dark escape, there will be a checkpoint, an invisible checkpoint, and if you die there, you will start at the throne, but with full magic. But the question is, will you do the die just for a magic refill?
No, absolutely not. Now, the reason why Beer is telling Moogle to hold on to Berna because there are two treacherous rooms, and one is going to be that little U-shaped room with all the snakes. You know, ideally, getting through that can cost you a little bit of health considering you're on green mail, but you can usually tank the hits, honestly. And you have pots with health there. And so far, we've been seeing a lot of heart pieces, Phoenix.
A healthy start, I would say. So, now time for the key raid. How will Curie handle that?
Bomb.
Nicely done, nicely done. And
Yeah.
the bombs give us also the advantage to check all the checks here in the escape, so we do not think about it anymore. We know we got all checks. What do we got here? Bombs, toilet paper, and a bottle.
Well, that's great because usually with standard, after we hit it, it follows the typical casual boots routing. So ideally, you're going to go to check Lumberjack if you feel that that's your thing, and then go into Lost Woods into CAC. So having that bottle in there does open up the sick kid option. So, having that there allows you to sort of kind of full clear CAC because you can't do library, you don't have boots. But, you know, anytime you can get sick kid out the way, hey, that's a great thing. Plus, since it's empty, when you get
And
the time to go to Waterfall Ferry, you can toss that bottle in there and see what our free item is going to be.
so we will see diversions here. Looks like. Or not? No. Okay, neither of them is checking a lumberjack for the moment.
Yeah, because, that's why I was saying if that's your thing. Like some people like to check it early, some people will check it when they're about to do old man rescue when they get the glove.
Uh,
So
I
it's
I'm the
it's all
person. I'm the person who like to check it early as possible. It's information, and you always like to get information because it will give you information. Do I need to play Aga? Do I need boots for an item or not?
me too. I mean, I like to get it done in early. I'm going in that direction anyway. And but mm, I can see why you can save that off until you have Old Man Rescue because it is technically a little bit quicker to go the way that both of our runners are going. So, absolutely 100% okay with that. And
Okay,
now,
so time for Blind's Hut. 5 items. What will we get here? Hopefully something good. No. Half
magic
magic is
is
a nice to have. A free
green.
new and more money, so we can now pay Sora.
Okay, considering that this is Berna that we're talking about, having that half magic, now the glove. I wouldn't be too surprised if you see the lumberjack check.
Old man in the dark without any kind of orientation. Would you do that?
I can do it, but it all depends on our runner's comfort level. You
That's
know,
true.
we're
Oh,
we're
a
a little
map
more
check.
experienced, so we can do it, and I know their mentors can do it because you can
See,
actually remember they have Berna, and Berna acts like a sword. It is a marker, so if you know the route, you can use Berna as a way to get up the mountain. using the
Oh,
Burna circle.
and we also got a map check by Moodlemod. We have seen 3 crystals in the light world. Eastern and Terra are blue, Desert is a red one.
Yeah. All right, let's hope that the wonderful little cuckoos don't get bothered. Only one got blowed up here, and one got blowed up on Moogle's side. So at least we had no petting of the chickens. Thank you very much to our two runners for sparing my sprite. And here we get the sick kid check.
In Chicken Hut we get bombers. It's a nice to have. Oh, have a sword.
Mountain is definitely an option now because you can, pretty much put yourself in the spin state. That'll give you your marker to go through Dark Old Man Escape if you choose to do that out of logic.
I mean, kind of orientations for Old Man Rescue. You can use bombs as marker, you can use your burner, special with half magic, but the sword is the easiest way.
Yeah, definitely. Just put yourself in that spin state and you're good to go. All right. It's negligible on boots.
We will see the target never again.
Well, it all depends. Powder, I would grab.
I was about to say, take it, Moodle. If there is something on Magic Bet.
Yeah, definitely. You gotta always be, believe in the bat. The bat will always have your respect. That's what you must believe. So, formidable time, 9 seconds, not bad. 8 seconds
for Moodle. But the thing about Powder is, yes, it will bring Magic Bet and Logic with Hammer, or Dark World Access and Mirror, and it will also give you the option to turn in Super Bunny Beams and Anti-Fairies into Fairies for a quick card refill.
Absolutely. It's a versatile item. The powder doesn't really get too much respect, but it does have a lot of uses. So we're going to see the dam check here on Kyrie's side, and we're going to Mini Moldorm Cave on Moogle's side. Mitz. Ooh, interesting. So if we get Moon Pearl, we have Dark World access.
Oh, nice. Hello, Master Sword. Hello, Boots. Hello, Bottle.
Are we hitting bottle almost towards bottle percent here?
So we got... Oh, hello. And the cave.
Oh. Now see, I'm that crazy person that'll rush Dark Aga for fun. But, I doubt...
No. I try to avoid Castle Tower as long as possible.
So the cape is for Bumper Cave, for those of you who...
It's also a nice safety item.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
We got Mirror.
This wouldn't be one of those easy seeds where it gives you mitts and still makes you do Aga.
The question is, when will Moogle do the dam for the mitts?
Yeah. Because right now, that's looking kind of this is spicy.
And even more diversions. If I see correct, Curie skipped Ice Rock Cave.
We're going Zora now. We're believing in Zora no flipper, so we can't get what's on the ledge. Because we don't have anything to splash delete either. So I'm curious.
There was nothing on the ledge, nothing in Saha's closet.
And Zora doing what Zora does best, taking your money and running. So Kyrie dodging Zora is not a bad decision. You know, I'm a hobo believer, so I probably would have, taken that water walk and actually skipped Zora, gone to Waterfall Ferry, and then gone to the homie hobo. But we have here Saha now. So we're doing Eastern area on Mughal side, and we're actually in Eastern now. Are you forecasting anything in Eastern?
Can be. But we also got the information Ice Palace is Green Pendant.
You know,
I'm not sure if I like the play here by Curie. I mean, yes, I know sometimes it's required to do double to Eastern. But I'm also a person who try to avoid that. Okay, nothing behind Bonk Rocks. Maybe Graveyard, not Graveyard Ledge, King's Tomb. Did Curie
yeah,
skip Ice Rock? Did Curie skip Ice Rock Cave? Yes, looked like. So,
right.
no mirror for him.
And see, here we're getting the lumberjack check. Remember, I was saying if we're gonna do Old Man Rescue, we take a look at lumberjack for some runners, and lumberjack is officially KO'd, so we don't need it. And we're
Yeah,
gonna do
just a
Old
red
Man
ruby.
Rescue.
I was about to say just a red ruby. We don't need that.
Yeah, so Old Man Rescue here, you know, I knew it was gonna be done at some point, and there you go. You have the Spin State Sword Tinkerbell Sparkle Strat here. Because that'll at least give us, I mean, we have the mirror, so.
And now the big
I,
question, can we beat Moldorm or not? Now it will be interesting where the big location is. If it's vanilla, we can't do it because no fire source, like Fire Rod or Lamp.
well, if you get the biggest Hail Mary in either Death Mountain Spec Rock Cave or Death Mountain itself has a fire source, then we are cooking. And so
Okay,
far that's
Spectral.
red, but the wrong red.
There is a shovel! Hello, Pet Quest.
Oh, we are hovering. This is how you know this is a student of beer. Hover.
Yes, how can you save time? Just hover the gap.
Yep. So I agree with this 100% because you have the mirror. So you have Hera that you can go to, you know, and that will give us at least 2 checks.
Okay,
And if one
time
is,
for...
so let's see if it's truly
We
locked.
have Darkworld! We have Darkworld access on King's
Bottle
Tomb.
percent. Holy moly. We have found 4 bottles and we are not even 20 minutes in the game, Phoenix.
Yes, and Curie found the Moon Pearl on King's Tomb. And we
we're
can beat Hera.
Yeah, let's do it. Now with that moon pearl, Kyrie's probably gonna go to the mountain after giving us gratuitous bees. Let's go. Yeah. Now, I'm going to give you a really spicy play, Phoenix. And I want you to tell me what you think. Moon Pearl plus Mids. I'd be going Thief Sound. And I think that's where Kyrie's going. Okay. Thieves Town would be a red pendant. But, we get the front four check of Thief Sound, which we know one of them will be a big key. But, this has officially, quote unquote, 7 checks. The front four of Thieves, the brewery, the famous Muffins C, and the chess game. So yeah, I kind of like this.
And now I'm asking myself, when will Moogle do King's Tomb? For Mids for Moon Pearl?
I don't know just yet, but I am loving what Fury is doing right now. Because the denser checks are in the dark world right now.
And I also see Seastone is a pendant.
Yeah, red pendant.
Doesn't matter, it's a pendant, so it's not really necessary.
Nope, that's why I was saying do the front four of Thieves Town. Okay, and then we're going to take the hard way out because we don't have the mirror yet.
Yeah, sadly for Curry, he decided to skip Isor Cave for Mirror. I mean, the thing is, he doesn't know about that, but we know.
We know, but I still agree with the way he's routing this. Because this is beautiful. Getting the hook shot before doing mountain is gonna open up East Death Mountain.
This is big.
This is huge.
Yes, this will give you information about TR, and you can clear the whole mountain. Okay, expect of floating island cause Curry's still missing mirror. The question is, when will he get it?
Now.
And yes, our restreamer is calling it out. Curry is now finding so much stuff, he will isolate the mirror more and more.
Yeah.
The only good option to do it is in combination with eyes. If you are deciding to do eyes, cause it's green pendant.
What are you doing? Why'd you save and quit? Wait, why? Why did we save and quit?
I don't understand that play.
Because we could have gone to Hype Cave.
This looks like mountain play.
I get the mountain play, but I would have probably gone to Hype Cave first, just to clear it out.
And there is simple information. Swamp is red, pendants are TR, and sea stung green pendant eyes.
Okay.
So ice rod maybe not required. I just say maybe.
Alright, so we're getting our Skullwood check here on beer side. Alright, so we have one item already. So
Yes,
is
everybody
beer
hates
gonna
when
have
it
a drop
happens.
down? Yeah.
And everybody hates when it happens. Dead Rock is blocking your way. Yes, yes, Pants. Maybe I understand it. I mean, if you're doing the Dark South, so what do you got? You got Zombie, you got Hype Cave, 6 items. And if we are comparing it to the mountain, it's much more. So yeah, understandable.
No, I understand the denser check. I was just saying for the sake of completing it, because it's easy to last locate it and forget, just like Ice Rock Cave. But maybe by doing height and not doing height, maybe that'll lead by some will to Ice Rock. Yeah, could that lead to Ice Rock Cave though? Not really. Mm-mm. The shovel here on Kyrie's side. I'm just trying to think, how could he get back to that ice rock cave? Because the more we get, the more that's going to lead Kyrie away from Ice Rock Cave. Phoenix, what say you, friend?
The question is there a good point to go back to Ice Rock Cave? Not at the moment. I mean, we need food, yes, but I don't see a good option here to do Ice Rock Cave at the moment. It's too isolated.
Yeah. Because I get we can do Paradox and then we can do Hookshot, do Dark Death Mountain as well. But
Paradox, Spiral Cave, Super Bunny Hookshot Cave, yes. I mean, it's understandable, yes, but before doing that, I still would do Stumpy Hype Cave. I mean,
I would have done
for this
Stumpy and
point,
Hype because we were already en route to it, and then it's kind of a bit of a distance to reroute back.
and special without
Unless
hammer,
you
it's
did one of that with
and
Swamp.
I mean, special without hammer can be hard to get back there. But hey, we have found Fire Rod here.
Hmm.
Hookshot for Moogle.
Yeah. So I'm curious to see what Beer does. Because remember, Beer already has that mountain access open. So I wouldn't be surprised if Beer does do Stumpy into Hype. And then maybe save and quit, go to mountain.
You mean Moogle, not homemade beer.
No,
Homemade
I'm
beer is
talking about Beer's logic. Because Beer is a mentor.
But at least Moogle is the runner, so he has to do all the stuff.
Yeah. So Moogle will probably do that. Beer would probably advise him. So I'm curious to see what they do. And plus, having
For
that
us,
mirror makes a huge difference because they didn't have to do the, flowers and RIP way of exiting out of Thieves Town.
and I can also imagine that Moogle will do here the Smith Chain.
Yeah, because that'll open up Cave 45. So there are a lot more checks for Moogle to do with that mirror.
Indeed.
And ditching the poor red rupee. Oh, the pain. The pain. And as you predicted, here's Smith Grab.
I mean, I can understand the rupee skip. We have enough money for the rest of the seat.
So most likely we're gonna see Hype Cave being done, especially if we're gonna see the purple chest. All right.
Nothing.
Hook Cave, nothing.
What do we need for... We need ether.
Wow. Wow, that's unfortunate. Oh, here we go. Time for bat.
I'm not sure if I like this play, because now we have to use the cactus portal again. Oh, sword upgrade. That's
Oh,
nice.
that's worth it. 100% worth it.
Indeed.
See? This is why I say, Phoenix, believe in the bat. The bat will always have your respect. All right, so we're going back up to the Dark World entrance for CAC. And we're gonna see Skull Woods here on Kyrie's side. Yeah, I really like the routing here on Moogle.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Nice use of the hookshot here to get more speed with the chest.
And not having that mirror is absolutely punishing for Kyrie.
This.
It really is. And now we have to look at Moogle and K45. That's a blue
But
beast. We don't need that.
it was more like, nice to see you.
And then we're getting our Stumpy check here. Okay. That was nothing either. Now, if something is in Hype Cave,
I also like the use of the purple chest, or invisible purple chests here.
yeah, that is a really neat trick. You know, it helps you go fast, and having that mirror allows you to do that. But that had nothing either. But at least you've gotten Smith Chain done.
So what will we get from Hype Cave? Flippers would be nice here. Will give us the opportunity to do Swamp.
That would be really nice.
Okay, another heart piece.
There's your hammer.
Hell hammer. This will open up Pyramid Catfish.
Yeah. And I'm sure, you know, that was why Moogle actually stopped right there, just so they can go up. We can go check Pyramid Ledge. And if Pyramid Ledge or Catfish has a bow and arrow, dare I say?
This will give us opportunity to finish Pot and Eastern.
Flippers!
Hello, Flippers!
Oh, see,
I think
skipping
that could
Hype
be
Cave.
one under the
I
boat.
just had a feeling Hype Cave had
Yeah, I like that.
something. That's why I was really worried about it.
Seems like
But
a pretty good play here.
Yeah, so you can mirror over here.
And
get down
look
over here.
what
Yeah.
Moogle is doing here. Oh, we checking Hobo.
oh, my poor hobo.
All is $5.
It let
I
me
don't love
down today.
Flickering Swamp,
Oh
but it does give
no.
us big bombs,
But
so
I
that's
like the way
interesting.
that this is routed. And
Yeah,
see,
and
even though, you could have technically fake flippered
and again,
over,
this is
or,
so early. Like I
used
think left
water
side
walk to get to
Yeah.
almost
Ice Palace, since you had early mids and bombos. Now it's really in logic. But we do have Swamp Palace on deck.
It's faster if you do it the first time in, but if it's map encompassed, then you feel really bad about it.
And that's really dense.
Well, it's
And that
super
is
unlikely
exactly
to
where
be a
Moogle
God
is
Swamp,
going.
so I feel like it's worth it
Yeah.
to do.
Okay. Yeah, I'm kind of with that.
Poor homeless
Me-
man gives Fairy Boy his last 5 rupees. Yeah.
I know! Poor poverty-stricken man.
Make this not so painful. If your opponent skips it, so okay, maybe you lost 40 seconds instead of a minute.
But on Kyrie's side, Kyrie has
Yeah.
Fire Rod.
I'm pretty sure Moogle will also get it soon.
Oh, absolutely. You know. Oh no, bum jump. Well, be careful. You can't bum jump anymore. You can't. Not on one heart. All right. Phoenix, are you the type that gets Specky Key? Because I do.
The only reason why I got that key is when I know that I want to do left side swamp, otherwise I would leave it behind.
Yeah, and there's too many items out in the wild right now. We know we need Ether to open up Turtle Rock.
It's not safe that we need Ether because TR is a pennant. So we don't want to see Ether at the moment.
We don't, but it's always good to have right in your pocket just in case. We don't need it to, we don't need to beat it, but in case we need it, TR is dense in items. And here we go. Here's left side swamp for everyone.
Not sure if I like that play, especially without Big in the back. And we have found food. Skullwood's Picky Chest.
Ooh. That actually might help Kyrie get to Ice Rod Cave.
Yes, but it also means we have Maya area access, and in combination with Mirror we also have Tether access.
Yeah, but Kyrie doesn't have a mirror though.
And he doesn't know about Mirror Nazar Cave. The question is, when will he get back to it?
That's what I'm saying, maybe just to clean it up. Alright, heart piece there on left side swamp. So left side swamp not having very much. On Moogle's side. And we are going on a froggy quest.
I would like to say the Froggy World too.
Yeah, because unfortunately for Kyrie needs to save and quit. Are we gonna see bomb diver down? Ooh, this you don't see too often. And left side bomb diver down.
Resting. Oh no. Oh no, Kareet died on the way to Hype Cave.
Oh noes.
Are we learning on the fly here how to do double S? How to do the bomb double S down?
Yeah, there are a couple of ways that you can do this. I know the way Sawyer taught me.
I mean, the version I'm using is hold out your sword facing right. Line up with the stairs with the pixel up to the lower line, I would say. There we go.
Sawyer has me do it a different way.
Yeah,
I only jump in the water.
the only double down I ever learned was bomb double S down. That's the only
Yeah,
version
that's
that I
the
know.
version where we don't have to dive in the water. That was the way Sawyer taught me. And
Yeah.
here we And by the way, Sawyer is one of our mentors here, you know? Great mentor. All right, and here we go. Oh, this is quick work. Look at that. That temper sword is doing the work. Did you see that, Phoenix?
That was a nice one, yes.
That was a great Argus fight.
We know it's compass, so
Yeah, no need to go back. That was a beautiful. That was actually a 0 cycle Phoenix.
I know.
I know, that was
So,
beautiful. Moogle playing like a veteran here.
Google, what are we doing?
I
Please
think
go up
that
the
was
mountain.
the yeah, there we go.
Yeah, it was an accident. Okay. Can happen. And now finally Curry on the way to the mirror.
Oh, I didn't know that. Moogle is NMG. See, we have Boss Map in here, the NMG guru, telling me some stuff. So that's great.
Ah, okay. Yeah, now I also see. That was the NMG fight.
Okay, now we're getting the Paradox lower play by Moogle. All right, and we're gonna.
And it's also good to know Moogle is one of the NMG guides.
Oh, well, that explains a whole lot. That explains. So Moogle could be teaching us a couple of things, Phoenix. Oh, we're gonna get the disappointment here on Kyrie's side.
Yeah, but he doesn't know.
I know.
Hello.
That's what.
Hello, I'm this Camfish. Do you want anything from me?
Yeah, not happening in this lifetime. And we have Moogle here in Super Bunny Cave. So after we get through I like peek at what's on.
Oh, hello, Bo.
Oh, interesting.
A Bo and Meyer chat, and we also got information we need bombers for Meyer. So we have Meyer access.
Yes. And we know Meyer is a crystal.
Will mean we just need Samaria and we can beat Meyer.
Yeah. This seed wouldn't be cruel and put, Samaria in its native home of Meyer.
To answer the question, TR is penance, so EVA isn't really required, unless there is our go mode in TR, but I don't think so. Yes.
You're doing Spike Cave? Oh, baby, let's go.
I like it. So, yes, CR is basically dead. Also pet.
Yeah.
The only thing what we need now is Samaria.
Okay, so Spike Cave is a dud.
But I like the play by Moogle. Do Spike Cave, bring it out of your mind. So just get information, is there something or not. And the only reason now for Moogle to go back to the mountain is the GT climb.
So Moogle is going towards Skullwoods? You know what? I would make the spicy play of going to ice. What say you on that, Phoenix?
Ice can be an option here. I mean, what are options for Samaria? Basically, every crystal dungeon can also be Red Bomb or Green Pennant. It's not Hammer Packs. Can also be Graveyard Ledge. I'm pretty sure Moogle will show us after Skullwoods finish.
Yeah, because Skullwoods has what Moogle needs. And that's that flute.
Yeah, it can also be pot, of course.
Pot is a crystal, and we do have that bow in Meyer Shed, but
Pot also Ethan.
yeah, so there are a couple of options,
And here is the first red crystal for Curry. He just has been Lenmo.
Yeah. So right now, until Moogle activates that flute, we have a lot of things that can be done on Kyrie's side.
But that also means that the flute is our logical Mount Nexus, because we haven't seen Lamp yet.
Yeah, definitely. So are we believing that Samaria is in Meyer?
Vanilla, French vanilla, yes, possible.
This is a bold strategy, Cotton, and I like it. The bolder, the better. This is.
So we have seen Eastern.
So if we.
So Eastern is out so far. We also had not Hera, so yeah, maybe Pot. Pot or the back of Sea Sound.
Ooh, the back of Thief Sound would be rude.
And we have a true Godmire here. Activation by Moogle. So where is he going now? Yeah, of course, my area.
Yeah, to Meyer Cave first. That's gonna get that bow. So I'd like to see where they go when they get this bow. Are they gonna attempt Meyer? You know, since they do have bows, or are they gonna go and try the Eastern pod wombo combo?
Bryn, to answer your question, Kareed died on the way to Hype Cave. So he is still missing that hammer.
Well, that's why he hasn't entertained pod yet. Or Eastern.
Yeah,
No.
yeah. He had the smith in his back, was on the way to Hype Cave, and he died.
And flippers are on Pyramid Ledge. Oh no! But that, you know, eventually they'll go that direction. They have no choice. Especially if they go towards Swamp Palace.
I mean, on Kareed's side, you can also gamble for vanilla French vanilla hammer and pot. You can also do a water box setup. You can do current jump, so there are options to get to the pot area without hammer, without doing Aegir.
So Kyrie, I thought I was saying it as Kyrie, no?
I guess it was me.
So on Kyrie's side, we're going back to the mountain.
By cave?
So we're getting the Hera play, no.
Oh yeah,
No,
of
this
course.
is Hera. We're getting further and further away from hype. So this is going to turn into a last location.
Indeed.
Because after Kyrie does Hera, I wouldn't be too surprised.
I don't have counted items, so I'm not sure if there is an item in the basement. Fire locked.
Oh, we were trying to Harapot, I think.
Oh, yes, of course, I'm stupid.
Oh yeah, you need hammer for Spy Cave. I was thinking of fake flipping to ice. Go to 8 and then fake flip to ice.
Can be an option, of course.
But
So I know
the hammer can't be in ice. Not really. I don't think so.
hammer can be in ice,
It can?
but we know hammer can be in ice. I also have played seed with hammer and ice.
We just know
But
it's...
yes, as our restreamer is pointing it out, we know that the hammer isn't in ice because it's in Hype Cave, as we have seen on Moodle's side.
Oh no! Troll Dorm! No! How could you, my friend?
Trolldom is doing what he can do the best.
Yeah.
Okay, also Moogle decides to dip into Maya for Samaria. This will
Again?
give
No, Troll Dorm, how dare you?
looks like Moodlemod liked the play.
So we're getting the sneak peek here on Moogle's side, and the completion of Hera on Kyrie's side. So, I'm really curious to see where the... Doing the basement. That's gonna be another disappointment. Oh no.
If there is an item, it's understandable, because Kyrie is still looking for some items. Like hammer, Samaria, flippers.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Also, as our tracker is pointing it out, we don't know what in the basement is, because when Moodle was doing Hera, he hasn't any fire source. So this is new information for us.
I'm banking on it being nothing. Let's see. Let's see if who's right. Are we gonna get progression? Or are we gonna get disappointment? Phoenix, what say you?
I'm hoping for progression. Okay.
Disappointment. Oh no. Okay. Where are we going next? On Kyrie's side. I would imagine Hype Cave. It has to be Hype Cave.
Hype Cave, or we doing Kern into the direction of Pot Catfish Pyramid.
I'm a little surprised though, because Kyrie does have the flute, and you can flute to 3 to save a little bit of time. You know, refill at the priest to use the mirror to get to the end, and then...
I mean, it's understandable. You're in the middle of a race, you're nervous, and you just try to do your best, and you always...
And I think you're frazzled, because you're like, where's my hammer?
Yes, and you're with your head anywhere, but not, okay, what is the best routing? Oh, I got flute, so I can flute from the mountain just to be a bit quicker. You're always not thinking about it.
Yeah, so we're getting K45. So this is probably Hype Cave coming up soon. And we're gonna get that hammer. And then we'll get the flippers once we get the hammer. Now on Moogle's side, I suppose we're fluting a 5?
Yes.
Okay. We're gonna get that pod into Eastern play right now.
Makes 8 items in total. Yeah, I guess you can do that.
And that is one nasty burb. Oh man, just chomping away. All right, and we have more than enough money to pay the Kiki tax. For those of you who are not in the know, you have to pay $10 in the beginning. And then you pay $100 to open the door. But if you get hit while you're on the pathway, you do have to go back and get Kiki, which does cost another $10. And here you go. Hammer incoming. I think Kyrie's gonna feel a lot happier now.
With that late hammer, no. So, and on this point, it's time to give our runners a shout out, Kyrie and Moodlemod, also their mentors, Secretly Sliver, also known as Sean, and Homemade Beer. Also shout out to our restreamer Furious Prince and Ferna, also to my co-commentator Krista. It's always a pleasure to come with you.
Oh, it's always a pleasure. I love doing comms. We've been doing comms since the old casual boots tourney days.
If you want, give them all a follow, they deserve it. And as I like to say, I like to say, restreams are not possible without our runners.
Absolutely. Please show our runners some love because, you know, without them being brave enough to come on here and show what they've got, you know, we wouldn't have these wonderful restreams for you. So show them lots of love as they go forth in their journeys through this tournament. And here we go with this bow. We don't have to worry about any, you know, mimic clipping or bottle glitches. That's always a good feeling, right, Phoenix?
Some bad news for Kyrie. He skipped a pyramid.
Uh-oh.
Are we going directly to the boss? Because we just have found a hammer. Yes.
The only thing I can think of is maybe Moogle is not too comfortable doing Dark Maze.
Now the reason why we do the boss first, we have found the big key in the front, so...
Yeah.
So doing the boss right now is a good decision here. After the boss, you just need to go to the back of pot, and after that you can mirror out or do a save and quit.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. The completionist in me loves Dark Maze, though. I'm just fond of pain.
But on this point, you will just do mirror out, mirror to Eastern to collect the Eastern crystal.
But there is a torch downstairs. Yeah, there is a room you can do in pod with the fire rod.
Yes, you're talking about the Dark U.
Mm-hmm.
And we get divergence here. Kyrie is doing directly the back of pot before doing Helma. Talking about Helma, Helma is down for Moodle.
Alright, let's see what that room has to offer. Alright, so we knew. No, you have to scoot up a little bit. Wrong direction. There we go.
I guess Kyrie was too close to the torch with the fire rod.
No, Kyrie was pointing to he was, in the beginning, he was a little bit down and pointing to the side. It's literally once you come down the stair, just face right and then use your fire rod and that'll light it. All right. So we have 5 rupees. This is dangerous territory here for Kyrie, who has only 3 hearts, but all right, we're on the path now. Nothing in Dark Maze. Yikes.
Lamp and eyes? Looks like. Lamp can also be in TR, depends on the location of Ether. Oh, hello, gold sword.
Mushroom. Oh, nose. Oh, nose.
Okay, what are still possible locations? Catfish, back of Seastown. Red Bomb can also be the lamp, because the Red Bomb is not lamp locked.
You know, you gotta feel bad for Kyrie, because Kyrie skipped the Hellway, you know, Phoenix.
That's really bad news.
That's another sword that's in the arms of the angels. So at this rate,
yeah, the question, why did Kyrie skip Hellway? Maybe he's feeling behind and try to make a play?
well, no,
Yep.
well, it was because they went, instead of going to, it had to do, I think they got the keys. Because they didn't hammer up, they went straight through the key door. They were short a key to go to the Hellway, and you really don't hammer yump in a non, cross key or, key sanity mode. So it was unfortunate, but they didn't have the key for the Hellway at the time. And for them to have gone to the Hellway would have been to go through Dark Maze bottom to top again. And they were literally on diet life. So it would not have been to their advantage to do that. Right, so we get the Eastern play here, and we have a heart container.
About Eastern, is there an item on armor still left? I don't know.
Alright, so we probably will take... Oh, that's unfortunate. So we need Samaria. And we have to try to figure it out. At this point, would you entertain any of the pendant dungeons, like Ice or Thiefstone? Thiefstone.
Maybe Ice. Because the combination with Green Pendant will mean 4 items in Ice.
Yep, you read my mind. And that's exactly where I would go. Because we do have hookshot, you know, so we can do some work in Ice. So yeah, that's where I would go, honestly. Because the back of Thiefstown just doesn't sound too appealing to me, to be honest. And excellent use of the fire rod here to open up some site here on Mughal side. And now we have Kyrie, who is an Eastern.
Yeah, Kyrie has only Ammonites left. Another big question, will Kyrie go back for Pyramid Catfish? Pyramid is hard to acquire for him to get swamp access.
Yeah. I would think so. I mean... Alright. Oh, almost had the wonderful cycle, but Mughal does emerge triumphant over Armos Knights. Now, Phoenix, if you want to have some fun with Armos Knights, let me crack my knuckles. There's a wonderful way to beat Armos Knights. It's absolute madness, but bomb Armos Knights. That will never earn me a mentor spot, but you know, it is fun. If you're ever a casual and you're just like, yeah, why not? All right, and then we have Kyrie now going against Armos Knights here. And it's all about positioning. If you notice, both runners kind of stood in the same position. And that gives you the optimal strat for defeating Armos Knights. And here we're getting the ice play on Mughal side, Phoenix.
Yeah, I'm surprised that Mughal will not play Pyramid Fairy, Catfish, or Graveyard Ledge. I mean, yes, it's out of the way now, but can still be some progression.
I guess you're going for condensed density as opposed to sparse checks. So at least we have 4, and then once you get that green pendant, then you can kind of route everything together. There's a way you can route it. But so I kind of get the logic here.
Okay, good news for Kyrie, he will do Pyramid, so this will give him swamp access.
Yes. Alright, Ice Palace bomb jump time, let's go!
Including Hammer Dash.
That was beautifully executed on Mughal side. You know, that NMG is coming in handy, you know? Okay. And we have the hook shot here, so we'll be able to chat. Now, have you ever done this side without the hook shot, Phoenix? Where you have the bomb jump?
I have to learn the bomb jump.
Oh, my friend. It is fun. Trust me. It's fun.
I know. Oh,
There's-
hello, lamp.
Oh, wow. Okay. That's a thing. Fire locked fire. Imagine that.
But I'm not sure if it was behind Fire Rod or behind Bombers. Maybe both.
Let's see. Flippers on pyramid ledge. I want to say lock behind bombos. No.
Oh, we had
Lock behind fire rod. Fire rod. Fire rod.
Fire Rod was flute locked, so yes.
It was locked behind fire rod. Oh no! Swing and a miss on that one, but gets it on the second try. Does get a key.
And we will see IC here.
Yeah. Right here on Moogle's side, we're gonna get the iced tea check. Gotta be careful. Got to be careful. Only 2 hearts. That's kind of dangerous.
And we don't have a red or blue glue in we don't have a red or blue glue in our bag. But at least we got powder.
Yeah, and there's a fairy right there. If you position yourself kind of in that lower area, you can hit them. But that I usually use the skulls, so that way I'm standing on solid land. Because me and ice physics have a kind of weird relationship.
And yes, I agree with our restreamer. While still a few sword short, Kyrie has done a good job pulling things back. I agree with that.
Absolutely.
Green pennant done by Moodle. Now I can imagine that he will do Pyramid Fairy into green pendant.
Yeah. So here's the flute to 4 probably. Oh no, okay, he's doing this first, then flute to 4, so that way we do pyramid fairy and catfish at the same time.
That's an option. Pyramid Fairy mirrored to Mushroom, Catfish. Or doing Mushroom first. Thank you, Moogle, for proving us wrong.
I guess we are dodging Catfish. Poor Catfish. Or maybe not. Where are we going? I'm curious. Okay, so we saved and quit to 4. Okay, so we are gonna get the big bomb right here.
Back of season still looming, yeah. But back of season comes more and more to a lot location. Moogle, what are you doing? You have never played Castle Tower. I was about to say this. Looking more like NMG brain.
Oh yeah, because that portal would be open in NMG. And there it is.
There is the cane.
So we are officially in go mode. Because I would imagine being an NMG genius like Moogle, they already know how to do silverless scanning. So all we have left to do here on Moogle's side is just take out and beat up poor little Viddy. Oh no.
I'm just wondering if we really need a mid upgrade here.
Yeah, there hasn't been any male upgrades because they're probably all hiding in GT. But doesn't it feel good, Phoenix, to not be on an ice rod hunt?
It's a good feeling, yes, but also feels a bit weird.
It feels a bit weird. No, you count your blessings whenever you don't have to go on an ice rod hunt. Man, I love when I don't have to do TR. It's like, man. But that's probably where Silvers is hiding. I would probably say that's where Silvers is hiding. And Kyrie is about to get their Samaria, so in just a moment they will be.
Yes. I also agree again with the chat. Twitch chat always want all possible chaos.
Now, if this wasn't the mentor tournament and I am in my normal commentary mode, you guys know I am pro chaos. But I don't try to endorse that on the poor mentees. Now, you guys behave yourself, chat. But here we go. This is typical NMG strat right here. And poor Vitreous. Oh, my poor beloved Viddy. You're not the one playing Give All Chaos. Oh no. Chat is chat is Cat is being chat, Phoenix.
As always.
Catch me when I do my other comms for other tournaments. Then we can go all chaos. But I tend to be more of a motherly persona for our mentees. But yeah, you know I thrive on chaos, Phoenix. You know that's why my nickname is so so bad for Z3. Okay, so now that we're going on to GT, should we play that game, Phoenix? Should we play the Where is the T Big Key?
Chat is typing in numbers. So, ladies and gentlemen, let us play a game, the Big Key guessing game. Type in a number between 1 and 22. What do you think where the GT Big Key is?
There's only one answer, Phoenix, and that's tile room. I am a staunch tile room believer.
One or 2 days ago, I played a See You May Light, because there was a Big Key in tile room.
Yes! Yes, yes, that's the best kind of seed. Anytime you get the beloved tile room Big Key, listen, there's nothing wrong with tile room Big Key. Because the way I route, usually I get a key and my hope left, hope right, and then I go for my third check right in tile room, And this is why I am not a mentor. I'd have every clown play in the world. So at the time of 1 hour, 26 minutes, and 15, well, scratch that. Hey, 2 seconds. GT
and our restreamer also points out, after the blade, mirror, and hammer, Kyrie is just a misery mile behind.
Yeah. And that's impressive considering that we are literally 2 swords behind, which makes a huge difference in battles. And we're going full right here. Now this is a choice, Phoenix.
It's a known play. You're playing for Hope Room, and if there is a small key, you will hold for right, otherwise you will play for left.
Okay. On Moogle's side here, we have Compass Room and nada.
And meanwhile, Kyrie is doing Misery Mire in the dark.
Ooh! Dark Mire is no fun at all. And I actually learned some strats for Dark Mire from Ravis. And yeah, I am not particularly fond of Dark Mire. But if you have boots, if you actually, I think Kyrie was trying to set up Spooky, but
in the dark it's a bit hard.
Yeah.
And we have found the GT Big Key for Moodle. It was number 9.
Sadness abounds. It wasn't tile room, folks. I am so sorry to disappoint you. Next time. So we're climbing now, Phoenix. Now, will they be a gamer and check validation just for silvers?
As an MG runner, I don't think that Moogle needs silvers.
No, I know they don't, but the gamer, but as you said, they are NNG stars, so they could easily do this. Plus, they have Gold Sword. I mean, what more could they ask for?
So, while we're talking, also Kyrie has beaten Meyer, so now he will also make his way up to the mountain for GT.
Now,
but he will have a bit of harder time because he's missing 2 swords, one in Port Hellway and the other one on Magic Bet, but he doesn't know. Maybe he's hoping for a sword in GT.
that's what I was gonna ask. Is Kyrie going to search GT a little more thoroughly than Moogle, looking for a sword or silvers? Because Master Sword silverless is no fun. Which leads me to ask, does Kyrie know Samaria Ganon?
Maybe. We will see.
Yeah.
Kyrie will finish Yamaroon, but nothing further than that. Yeah, I agree. If you got the big key, you want to climb fast as possible.
Because he already feels behind. Yeah, understandable.
Oh no.
Oh no. Let me ask you this. If you were Kyrie Phoenix, even though you may feel behind, would you have fluted to 2 to buy 1 blue potion at least?
Kyrie still have 3 blues in his bag.
Oh, he does?
Yes, I'm just looking on his record, and there are 3 blues.
Oh, he does. Okay. I was looking at our tracker. I see nothing. Okay. As long as there's protection. Because Master Sword list is no joke.
Yeah, but we got half magic, we got cape, so we should be good to go for phase 1 and 2. And talking about possible Master Sword Ganon, Moogle just has beaten Aga 2.
And Moogle is about to throw down with our pig overlord. Oh, And time entering into GT is going to be for Kyrie 1 hour, 33 minutes, 26 seconds. That's really impressive considering everything that Port Kyrie has been through. And that's actually a very formidable time.
So, Kyrie needs to be a bit careful, not Kyrie, sorry, Moogle, because there is no life potion in his bag, just green goose. And silvers are in TR.
Remember, I told you they would be hiding in TR. Alright, does get the bonk. We are running on nervous health here.
Playing Ganon with Lamp. Missed the torch glitch, but looks like that doesn't matter.
Oh yeah, they
Those
have
ones?
half magic, so they'll be fine with just the lamp.
Okay, we are switching to Fire Rod.
Cause we're almost at the end.
And there we go.
The Bacon Overlord has bitten the dust, and we're going to one of the rooms we don't see too often on Kyrie's side, and that is our little refresh room, is what I call it, where you have fairies aplenty, and you can also refill.
Moogle has finished this seat on first position with an official time of 1:36.2.
That's really, really good. And you gotta love the routing on Moogle's side, you know. But considering the late mirror, late flippers, you know, Kyrie is doing really good time-wise. Alright, we have Land Mode 2 just defeated here. Getting ready to use some Mario strats there on the Stalfos. Whiz ropes. And
Opening this chest by Kyrie makes absolutely sense. He's hoping to find maybe a sword or a silvers, but we know where these are.
Yeah. And sadly, with silvers being in Turtle Rock, that means that that is not going to happen. And unfortunately, it's a case of your princess is in another castle. And oh, not again, Moldorm. Kyrie just
Waldorf
had
is
so many issues with Moldorm today.
was about to say, Moldorf is having a lot of fun here.
Yeah, in Tower of Hera there was a slight issue, and then now Moldorm too. You know, Moldorm loves to have people pay the Trolldorm tax.
Oh no.
Oh. Come on, you got this, Kyrie. You can do it.
There was a poke. Missed.
There we go.
Finally.
All right. I think that's vanilla. $20. That is not what Kyrie wanted to see.
On this point, he's hoping to find a sort of upgrade or silvers, but we know swords are in the two remaining swords are magic weapon pod, silvers are in TR. But yeah, that's the thing about restreams. We know about the stuff, but not the runners.
Yeah. And those two are very isolated checks, so. And at this point, we're so late in the game that all you can do now is Master Sword Silverless.
52 spins to win. It will take a time.
Yes. And you said he has 2 more jars of the blue goo left.
That's a nice to have. For life and magic.
Yeah.
There we go. Ega 2 is down. And the good news about Phase 2 Ganon, we have Cape, we can do spin, so should be an easy one. With Master Sword only.
Yeah, it's just those 52 spins. Alright, let's go.
Of course, it's much at the moment, but with every spin you will get your finish a step closer.
Yep, you just have to look at it on the bright side and just make sure you keep counting. Okay, you got this.
Was a double? Not a double.
Nope.
Nice positioning of Ganon here. Using a blue goo is a good decision for life and magic. I guess we should be... Yes. We are in phase 3, so 25 spins are done.
Yep. Here we go. See, I was asking if Kyrie knew Samari again in the beginning, because that would have limited some of the spinning.
Oh no, and we missed the torch sludge.
Oh dear.
Oh no.
Oh
Oh
no.
no, that hurts.
Oh no.
And now we can make it official. Kyrie has forfeited. Also, GG's to him.
GG's to Kyrie for giving it the best shot. So get your GG's out for Kyrie. Yeah, see, it's that recoil. That's why I really don't like um hello and GG to you both.
Yeah, also GG's from my side.
Ew.
Yo, good game.
Oh, I missed the torch glitch, lost my composure, and then fell. And
Yeah, it doesn't feel great having to do Master Sword Ganon, especially on that seed. We got 4 swords pretty early. I guess you got to go mode pods, so you missed one there.
no, I did not.
Oh,
I just
Uh,
skipped Helmless Hellway by accident.
sure, yeah.
Um,
that's the bad news. One sword of magic bat, the other one pot Hellway.
Yeah, we ended up comboing Magic Bat with first trip through Smith Chain. I guess you guys must have missed Ice Rod Cave
no,
in early Light World.
yeah. So we orphaned it because we knew going in you're better at execution. So we're like, okay, we want to cut corners. I ended up going and getting that mirror so I died on my way to Hype Cave the first time, and I was like, well, screw it. I'm leaving it. And then we went straight to just doing one-off checks.
Oh
And I was
no.
basically just like hammer flippers Samaria from Go, got my hammer, did pod, went, did pyramid ledge, got flippers, went, did swamp, then big bomb and got my Samaria. And I was like, okay, well, I'm cooked.
We did a
Consider
similar thing, but we didn't end up getting to Pyramid Fairy until that was our go mode, like super, super late.
Yeah. Yeah, I think like honestly it was closer than I expected. If I didn't die half a million times, it would have been pretty close, I think. I had some pretty unfortunate deaths.
Yeah, there were definitely some good opportunities there. If you got that sword and pod and saved a couple deaths, it would have been a really tight race.
Yeah. Besides that, like honestly, the seed was okay. I can't even blame Furious for it, unfortunately. Like but yeah, how's the race on a commentator standpoint?
We were trying to figure out how best to get you to Ice Rock Cave. We 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 were rooting for you to go to Ice Rock Cave and then we felt the pain of when the Hellway was abandoned because we knew you weren't gonna go to bat. We
Yeah,
knew you
see,
weren't gonna
I didn't even mean to abandon it. I just was like, "Okay, let's go." I totally forgot about it. And then I
Well, the way
looked at
you would
I
have had to go to it would have been for you to traverse through Dark Maze, and you were running on Diet Life, and I was like, "Ah, that's not gonna happen." That's not gonna
yeah, well, I could have done it after Dark U and I wasn't thinking. I was like, "Okay, let's just go do the maze." I did the maze and I was like after I finished pod, I looked at my tracker. I'm like, "I left a check in pod. What did I
Oh
leave?"
no.
Harmless Hellway. Well, I'm never getting that.
It's only a sword, no big deal.
Yeah.
I had a death too. We ended up isolating Graveyard Ledge because we did Skull Woods into Bumper Ledge check because we had the cape super early. And then I got killed by a bird on the way to Graveyard Ledge. So we were like, well, hopefully that's not anything. And then we were down to like only a few overworld checks aside from like Hera Basement and back of Thieves Town. And we're like, shit, if this is anything, we're cooked.
Yeah. Yeah, the unfortunate thing too with that Ice Rod cave, after I saved and quit out of Moldorm, Sean was like, "Well, I would have done Ice Rod Cave." I'm like, "Oh, well, guess we're leaving it."
Nice.
He's like, "We just got boots. I would have done it." I'm like, "Oh well."
See, I and then we learned that Moogle is NMG Overlord, and that was why you because we were like, "Wow, this is really good playing," and then, you know, Bus Map in there was like, "Well, he's kinda NMG," and then
Yeah,
both
and
of us
I knew that going in. That's why I was kind of playing a little bit aggressive on skipping things.
Yeah, and that's totally understandable.
Because that is probably the weakest part of my game is my execution. So I was like, I need to make up time somewhere. I need to skip things and just pray.
I
just
do feel
praying.
bad about that to a certain degree because I'm new to randomizer and learning routing and key logic and stuff, but you can't separate the execution part of the game from it, and I've put years into that.
Exactly. And it's just like some NMG players like just come in and they like not all NMG players have an advantage right off the get-go, but having that execution down really helps.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
and
when you
then
go back to look at this Mogul, don't get too offended because I was like, "Oh my God, you are amazing!" I was treating you like a new runner.
I feel
Yeah.
like I did some questionable things though, like we definitely didn't need to full clear Mire. That felt kind of bad.
Did you have Cade going into Meyer?
No, we were looking for it. It was the last item, but
Okay.
we hadn't done Pod or Eastern yet at that point, or Ice Palace.
Yeah. I dipped Meyer pretty early, praying that something was in there. That was just one of the risks. I was like, okay, let's pray something's in here. Nope. Okay. Every gamble I took didn't pay off, unfortunately, but that's just rando. And
Yeah,
I'm okay with that. Like before even coming into A Link to the Past, I had a rando mindset where it's like you have to play aggressive sometimes, and if it doesn't pay off, don't get butthurt about it. It is what it is. So I am not mad about losing one bit.
it's really hard for me to adjust to thinking about the game in that way because I'm so used to the outcome is based on how well you played and nothing else, but it doesn't really translate.
Yeah, no, exactly. And that, I've never been a speedrunner outside of Super Mario 64, but before I came to A Link to the Past, I already established myself into OOT, so that's how I got that rando mindset. Like being a
Yeah.
new rando player, it definitely is hard to adjust to having that mindset coming from speedrunning. Um, but yeah.
One thing that was fun to see, that NNG brain on the big bomb strat, because I saw you trying to use that AGA gate there, buddy.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that got me. That's why we have the mentors because when we get into brackets next week, I'm going to be making all of the NMG muscle memory mistakes.
Well, you got a week to break those habits. Or a
Yeah.
couple days really.
Let's compress years of training into 7 days.
So
Yeah, pretty much.
maybe Furious or Umaga can answer this question. With this win, does this mean that Moogle goes to Gold Sword?
I believe Moogle
I
will be
I do
gold
believe
sword.
all of the top 16 will be 4 and 2, and then everyone else below 16 will be 3 and 3 or worse.
Yeah,
All right, so you're Gold Sword.
I'll probably be top of master, I would assume. Um Based on being 3 and 2, it kind of comes down to my buckholes and my head-to-heads. So we'll see.
So
It'll be
you
close.
so you secured gold, Moogle. Congratulations.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, and I'll probably be either low tempered or high master, which
Hey,
I'm okay with.
that's amazing, Kyrie. Because we actually did battle against each other last year.
Oh, I remember. I was actually gonna bring that up. I was gonna say, do you remember playing me? Because I remember playing you. It was
Two of the
Swiss round
craziest
6.
routers in last year.
It was Swiss round 6. I remember. And you
Yeah.
beat me. I have come a long way since then.
Yeah, you have, man. And I'm still crazy as ever, still making my mentor cry. That's my personal, job in
Oh
life.
no.
No, 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 no. Everybody knows I believe I've gone back to playing my beatable logic, and maybe one day we can have that in the mentor tournament. But I'll probably get a big thumbs down from management on that. But you
Um,
guys are amazing, and it was fun watching you.
Thank you. Yeah, sorry I couldn't finish it out for you guys. I just kind of got tilted after falling. I'm like, I'm not doing this again. I'm
Yeah,
not
Master
doing
Sword
it again.
Cannon, I don't blame you one bit. That's rough.
Yeah, it
um,
like
I wa- I was also about to say, don't blame. I will also don't blame you for this. I mean, it's your personal decision. If you say, okay, it's Silver's Cannon, yes, it's hard to do, of course, and it's always your decision about how comfortable do I feel about a fight. When I see, okay, I'm in the last phase, I'm stuck because I missed the torch glitch. I know I have to do the 24 spins for phase 1 and 2 again. No, it's really
yeah.
understandable if you say, okay, I will quit here on this point.
See, if I didn't fall there, I probably would have been like at a 13 or 14-minute difference. It would have been tight, but I would have been above that like time differential. But after I fell, I'm like, okay, I'll be over the 15. It does not matter.
Yeah, that's a fair assessment as well.
I was like,
Uh,
I really couldn't be bothered. I'm already gonna be above the time differential, so I'm like, I don't care enough to do Master Sword Silverless again.
Absolutely. Master Sword Silverless, what makes it so hard is the recoil you get when you actually hit him. That spin that you go through after you actually hit him. A lot of people will mitigate that with Samaria Ganon, which is, some people like it, some people don't. A lot of people will try to find that. That's why a lot of people will try to find that extra sword, so you don't have that spin back on it.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
Kyrie,
exactly.
I'm gonna tell you, as someone who has come from year one to year two, like your improvement is amazing. You have come such a long way. Moogle, you're a staple in the NMG community. So welcome to Rando, friend. Welcome to Rando.
Yeah, it's nice to officially join the community. I met a lot of you guys at SGL last year. I'm coming back this year, so hopefully I see a lot of you again. And it's been super fun spending some time with you guys and getting to participate officially for real.
Yeah, and I'm just waiting to find out if I got that week off work, and I might be going to SGL as well.
Heck yeah.
Oh,
Let's just pray my supervisor approves it soon so I can book a
that
flight.
would be amazing. And the casual boots tournament is coming up, Kyrie, and I think you would do really good in it if you wanted to join.
I'm contemplating it. I want to win my bracket first. Let's go.
You can do it. I believe in you, friend. As
I
someone who has gone against you and seen how much you have improved, I think you have the chops, my friend.
oh yeah.
And Moogle is going to be a force to reckon with against all the gold sword people. Woo! After
I look
seeing you
forward
go.
to meeting Algo again because he's only about 2 minutes behind my NMG time, and that's a small enough variance that it's really anyone's game.
Yeah, like it's interesting. Like there's a couple NMG runners, I believe, in that top bracket. So yeah, it'll be interesting.
And he already
Look,
beat me in our I want to say week 2 race.
yeah.
So
So we have some exciting matches. And speaking of exciting matches coming up, as you can see on the screen, on today at 2 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, we have Tyrant 242 versus Fire Elements. I wish I knew who their mentors are, but I'm sure our bosses in the chat can list those. And at 9 p.m., we have RJK 83 versus Sith. Oh man, as a Final Fantasy person, I'm happy to see that name. Cat Sith too. So, and we have tomorrow at noon, we have Moogle's nemesis, Algo, going up against G Green Cola. That's a name. So, and at 7 p.m., we have Extreme Rando versus Jabera. And Phoenix, are you ready to take us on out?
Yes, I'm ready. So GG's again to you both. It was nice to watch the race. Also, a reminder to the chat, please give the runner a follow. As I told, no restream is possible without the runners. Also to our crew, our lovely tracker Fernap, our restreamer Furious Prince, and my co-commentator Krista Joy. My name is Phoenix. It was nice to commentate here again, and we will see us on another time. Goodbye.
GG's.
Bye.